Hi everyone, it's Margaret here. I'm just back to share with you the little altered vintage bags that I've been doing. There are a couple of vintage bags, and then the other two are actually lingerie bags, which I found at a thrift shop in immaculate condition. This is a lingerie bag actually, and it was just a plain shell of a bag in this pretty, almost like a creamy color moire. And it had this beautiful flap with this little accordion press pleated trim all around. That's all it was. The inside was in very good condition, immaculate. And so I thought it would be really pretty to alter this and make it into, you know, a lingerie bag or a clutch bag or whatever you want to use it for. Anyway, I took this pretty image of a vintage lady in the center, and then I put this piece of beautiful lace that I had found on a piece of drapery, and then just took a little bit of vintage lace all around, added little snippets of wedding dress applique, which gives it a little bit of sparkle. I made these little rosettes in this beautiful whitish ribbon, and then added a little seam binding bow with some dangly pearls on the bottom. And that's it. That's all there was to it, and it turned out so pretty. Now this can be used for almost anything, even for a wedding. So I really love the way that one turned out. So that's that. The next one is also just a pouch that I found, and I turned it into a bag. Now, when I found it, it was actually just a square plain pouch, again in excellent condition. These types of things I will only buy if they are in good condition. If they're stained and really tattered, then I don't bother. But this one was in good condition, and as I said, it was just a plain pouch. And what I did was I added this ruching on the bottom, and then covered it with some trim and fringe on the bottom. I added this beautiful tassel, and I just added a little bit of embellishment to the tassel by adding the coordinating trim and the pearls. And then this was a pretty lace piece that I had in a creamy taupey color combination. So I added that on top of the flap, and then using this pretty vintage lady in the center, I just embellished it with some pearled wedding dress appliques, some goldish lace leaves, or sorry, flowers from a lace piece that I had with a pearl brooch in the center. And the back I've just left plain, except I've returned the leaves from the lace onto the back like that. And as you can see, when it opens, it's just a flap and in good condition. And I added this beautiful rope trim here, this roping, which acts as the handle. So that's what I've used for the handle. And there you have that one. It's just a pouch, as I said. The next couple of pieces are actually vintage bags. I found this one, and it was a pretty gorgeous, pretty pink. So I just embellished it with some pretty lady with some flowers in her hair, a wedding dress applique, some beautiful trims all around, these dangle trims which I embellished with crystal pieces, added little pearls on this fringe piece here, and then I just embellished the quilted purse or handbag with these little flat back pearls. Now, what I also did with these bags, I didn't show you before, I put little fragrance sachets inside. This has the tissue, it's in the tissue, but I'll show you the other one that is readily available. And it just gives the purse a nice little scent and keeps it fresh. And I put that inside using a little hanky, a vintage hanky, to house the little sachet. I'll show that on the next one. So that's that one. And the last one is my favorite. I found this again at a thrift shop. The base of the bag was just this beautiful, fleshy, goldy color. It's just stunning. I love the color. So I wanted to redo it, and it's got this pretty filigree gold trim. Now it's not in immaculate condition, but it looks a little tattered, and I like the look of that. I added this this little fringe on the bottom, 2 layers, the front and the back, as you can see. And then using Vintage Lady photo in the center, I just embellished it with gold and pink trims and added these little handmade flowers here. And it came out really pretty. I just love this one. Now inside, as I was saying, I use these little vintage hankies. I've got all kinds of them. And what I do is I make little sachets, make little sacks with a little bit of lavender oil on some cotton. I line them nicely so that there's no leakage, and they become very dry. And then you just use them to put inside the little handbags or pouches, or you can use your favorite fragrance as well. And they really give the handbag a nice fresh fragrance. So there is that one. I really had fun making these, and I'll probably be putting these on Etsy. I have reopened my Etsy shop, but unfortunately I just haven't had time to go and post the items that I will be selling. It takes quite a while, and I just haven't had the time to do that. So anyway, I hope you like these projects, and again, I'll be back to share an announcement for a little subby giveaway coming soon. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. See you again soon. Bye for now.